know how big are right now the social networks, so I announced yesterday that I'm going to interview you, and a lot of your fans sent me questions, and two was really repeated, so I'm gonna ask you that. The first one is about your solo career. Do you have plans to do an album, or you're gonna put it on hold right now?
It's definitely on hold. I mean, I'm not sure. I feel like I love all kinds of music, and I would someday like to try some really different things that wouldn't necessarily fit into this. But I don't have plans for it yet. I've definitely completely focused on Evanescence right now.
And the other question, if you're still in touch with some of the original members of the band?
Oh, sometimes. I see Rocky on Twitter always saying hi to us and good luck. You know, that's very nice to see. Let's see who else. I'm trying to think. Not too much. Mostly I'm with the guys now, you know. We're different. We're all different and living different lives at this point. But yeah, there's nothing weird there. It's all good.
Now, also you did a collaboration in the soundtrack of the Green album, of the Muppet album. Tell us a little bit the experience.
Yeah, it's funny because it was a long time ago. We recorded it like 2 years ago, and it was just a fun, completely different sort of solo, like, okay, whatever, we'll just make a weird electronic thing. I love it. I think it's really fun. But it's kind of funny because at the time we thought that it was going to come out, you know, in like 2008 or 9, and then they're like, no summer, no fall, no next year, no next summer, and I was like, that's never going to come out. And then now that our album is coming out with this music that's very different, that's coming out at the same time, so it's kind of funny, but I think it's great. It's fun. It was just a fun thing to do.
Muppets are cool.
Muppets are awesome. I love kid stuff. I mean, I was saying the other day, I was like, I watch cartoons more than I watch the news, so I'm always in touch with my inner child. I'm a big sister. I have a lot of younger siblings, so I love kid stuff. It's just me.
Now, for the rest of 2011, you're going to be really busy. I know you go to Rock in Rio, you go to Puerto Rico. How do you feel about, again, that rush?
A little bit nervous. It's been a while, so it's kind of a big transition to go from, you know, walking around New York and just buying groceries and hanging out with friends to like 50,000 people, you know, like, or whatever the crazy number is. And our first shows back are big shows, so it's a little intimidating, but I know I can do it. I do get nervous before shows, but usually as soon as that first song is about halfway through, I'm there and I feel like, okay, I got it, because I focus really hard on just the actual song, so it's almost like I'm alone in a weird way.
Talking about the audience, a lot of your fans are outside the building waiting for you, and you have a really loyal fans here in Mexico. What do you think that makes special about Mexican crowd?
I don't know what it is, but they are rock fans, you know? There's something about the Latino audience in general, they love rock music. That is such a relief. Like, I mean, not that we don't have that all over the world, but it seems that they're still really passionate about that type of music. And ours, I think also, they're passionate people. I love our Mexican fans. I recognize their faces when I see them outside, because they wait every time, every few years when we come back, they're the same people with new friends, you know, that are there, and it touches me. It's like having a support team, you know, people that are rooting you on. I don't know what it is about them, but they are definitely special, and we remember them and get excited about going to play Mexico because they just go crazy. They really let it all go and, you know, crowd surf and mosh and everything else and just go nuts at the shows to the point where you're like, wow, the energy, you know? That's what makes us play well, is seeing that energy and their excitement.
Now, the last question. So far, my favorite song of the album is The Other Side. I like the aggressiveness. I like the lyrics are deep. Tell us a little bit the story behind that song.
So we started it with me and Terry and Tim just playing, you know, together at my house in Brooklyn. But then we got together with the whole band closer to the record at pre-production, and it wasn't finished. And we all started working on it as a group, and it really started becoming something with more of a live feeling, you know, like a rock energy and a groove. And it just took it to the next level for all of us. So I think that one is a cool example of that new feeling, you know, of us all working together a little bit on this record that's really cool.
Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to talk with you. Good luck with the album. I know it's going to be amazing, and congratulations. You look beautiful.
Thank you.